Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
I want to talk real quick about those 4 new DBZ announcements from Bandai. I know I'm a couple of days behind everybody else. I'm sorry, I've been a little busy at work and couldn't get to talking about it, but I want to put my 2 cents in on these because I think I've got a little bit of a perspective that you might not have heard in a video yet. And of course, the highlight of these 4 is definitely that Android Arc Z Fighters Gohan. I don't think there's anybody trying to argue that that's going to be the best one, but I want to save him for last because I have the most to say about him. But of course, these 3 SDC event exclusive announcements have had people up in arms, and honestly, I don't blame you for the most part. You know, of course, these 3 being the Super Saiyan Gotenks, that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and of course that Super Saiyan Mini Goku from Daima. But let's just dig right into them really quick, one at a time. Okay, first up, let's get probably the least desirable of the 3 out of the way in the form of that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Yes, I agree with most people in that this one's a bit of a slap in the face because we got that really, in my opinion, crappy Fusion Reborn Gogeta just a handful of months ago, and it's the exact same figure as the original Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Not that this one looks bad, because that old one is a good figure, but it is outdated. It's 2.0. and we don't need it. No. And you tack on the fact that they put on that freaking translucent hair that, yes, I know there are people out there that do like it, but I think the vast majority were not that big of a fan. Let's leave the third-party companies to do the translucent hair. We definitely did not, nor did we want this figure. All right, second up, as far as least liked of the 3, at least for me, is that Super Saiyan Mini Goku from Daima with the new hair. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I was a fan of the original release that we just got not too long ago of that. I know a lot of people had a problem with it. I personally think it mostly had to do with the lack of accessories for that one, and I can't say I blame you, but as far as the figure goes, I liked it. I liked that hair sculpt and the faces. They look good. With this one, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. I just don't like the look of this hair. Again, that translucent hair is just not something that has grown on me over the years. Tell me what you think down in the comments about it. And lastly, to round out this trio of terror, so to speak, as far as disappointing event exclusive announcements, is the Super Saiyan Gotenks. The only reason this one is probably the most interesting to me is because I don't own the original release. And I kind of wish I did, but I'm probably going to pick this up simply because I don't. The problems I'm having with it, and that probably other people have with it, 1 is that translucent hair. 2, the old Gotenks, the first release, had some issues, namely the faceplate would like to pop off when you move the head too much. That was a bit of an issue. And the other one didn't come with very good accessories, and we all know historically Bandai likes to whittle down or change or alter and not be as good as far as the accessories are concerned with these San Diego Comic-Con event exclusives. So honestly, with all 3 of these releases, it's gonna really come down to what they're sending us with, sending with them, and I'm gonna predict it's probably not going to be anything that everybody's going to be happy with. But steering back into this Gotenks, I'm a little irritated that they went with the Super Saiyan version again. Why couldn't we get the base form or a Super Saiyan 3? You know, tell me what your thoughts are that down in the comments, even though we all shouldn't be shocked because San Diego Comic-Con is classically, they're all repaints to begin with. But anyways. Now, lastly, to talk about the figure that I figure most of you stuck around to talk about is the Android Arc Z Fighters Gohan. I think this thing looked pretty darn nice. I really like it. Is it something that we necessarily needed? No, but I'm kind of glad we're getting it, to be honest with you, because I don't have the other one. I want to say the other one came out in 2020, and it wasn't a bad figure for the time, but this new one that's got all the new articulation that, dynamic movable shoulder system. I'm saying that in air quotes on my side of the camera, and that new single jointed knee that I'm personally kind of pleased with, at least with the couple 3 figures that we've gotten that's had it. I think this thing is going to look really good. I think the hair sculpt looks great. I like the face plates and the fact that we're getting a happy face with him. I think that is really, really neat. My, not concern, because I don't want to use that word, but I'm interested to see how he scales, how actually big he's going to be, because they did show us a picture of him with a Krillin figure, and I think a lot of people have been mistaking that as him being with that new Krillin side by side. He is not. He is actually standing next to that Earth's Strongest Man Krillin. Really awesome figure, but it is taller than that new one, and he looks like he is about the same height as that, maybe a little bit shorter. So I'm interested to see how he measures up with Krillin, because in that timeline, that is going to be a nice indicator of he should be right about the exact same height as Krillin. So we'll kind of see about that. The accessories, as far as face plates and hands, kind of bare bones to an extent. You know, I don't think I didn't see any kind of energy effect or anything in there. Somebody tell me if I'm missing something. No, I don't think I am. We're only getting, 8 hands. We are getting 2 different head sculpts, which I think looks really good. And 4 face plates. I think that's great. This little thing that they're doing with that base stand or whatever, and this one comes with one part of it, and then there are 2 other figures coming with 2 other parts of it. Reportedly it's supposed to be a Vegeta figure and a new Trunks figure that's going to have the other 2 parts. That's cool in my opinion. And it's smart on their part because it sells more figures and all that stuff. But Bandai and SH Figuarts with their Dragon Ball Z line are still kind of turning into the Build-A-Figure kind of Marvel Legends type of shit. Like, you got to buy all these, if you want a complete thing that you actually want. But I'm going to digress back. I think this figure is fantastic, and as long as the price isn't outrageous, this should definitely be a day one pickup for everybody. I personally am predicting, because it's going to have that Build-A-Figure piece thing in it, about an $80 price point. Tell me down in the comments what you think. Be sure and like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.